Hello Cancer, welcome to Angel Wise Love Tarot. This is your April tarot reading. What we're going to be doing is focusing on the Mercury retrograde that will be coming up in April. We'll be looking at areas of your life that you may want to circle back to or may need to circle back to as we're going for a potential slowdown. This is from my Angel Wise Love MercRetro Oracle deck. We have Reinstate. So we'll pull out 3 of these. What else do we have for Cancer? And then we can use the tarot to clarify and look at what areas of your life this may be relating to. Okay, so we also have Rehearse and we have Reschedule. So, Reinstate. What do we have for Cancer for Reinstate, please? We have Rehearse and Reschedule. So for Reinstate, this is interesting relating to the 7 of Swords, because clearly someone has, this guy is taking away these swords from this camp. You can see, by the way he's tiptoeing, he's taking them away. They don't belong to him. And it's funny related to Reinstate. It's almost like, okay, bring them back again. And that's my first thought. So let's see what this could mean. For me, this is about strategy. This is about sort of avoiding unnecessary conflict. But it could be a reinstatement of something. So sometimes, if somebody's doing this, they're avoiding a battle, like a physical battle involving, arms. But equally, they could be avoiding the opportunity for dialogue. And that's what this reinstate could potentially be about. It could be that, relations, communications, something like that, are broken down, which actually is very Mercury retrograde. A lot of the time, people do say, you might notice it, that that communications are going haywire. It could be sort of in terms of technological communications, but it also could be, with people, sometimes things come out wrong, or sometimes people are hypersensitive at that time, and it all goes a little bit pear-shaped. So it could be actually, like I say, sort of reinstating a status quo to get to a point where you can have a dialogue and work through some of those things. Let's see how this relates to Rehearse. So we've got the Moon. So although the major arcana card for Cancer is the Chariot, Cancer is actually ruled by the Moon, which I think is quite interesting. And you've got these sort of creatures of the night, as it were. You've got these different phases of the Moon as well. Rehearse, it could be that you are preparing something behind the scenes and it's actually not, it's not ready to go yet, or something like that. And it may be you've been working on something and you just need to get, nobody perhaps, because of the Moon, nobody actually necessarily knows about it yet. It's all done sort of behind the scenes. And you sort of rehearse that to make sure that that is ready to go before you launch, whatever that looks like, whatever that is you've got in mind. We'll look at Reschedule. Okay, so we have Reschedule. We've got the 6 of Swords. So we've got the 6 of Swords and the 7 of Swords. So again, chronologically, 6 of Swords is obviously before 7 of Swords, but as Mercury retrograde reinforces, that life can be cyclical, but it's interesting to see those together. And you've got this is somebody moving to calmer waters. They're leaving everything behind, and this could be what needs to happen. And we've got Reschedule. It could be if you're sort of looking at, if you think moving from these sort of choppy waters to something, you see it's quite tranquil behind. There's no movement on those waves at all. it could be that, you know, life's just got out of control a little bit, or there's just so much going on. It's really, really hard to juggle, and this happens. It gets to a point where you know it's all got too much, and this is what this is all about. Potentially some time out, or you know, either it's sometimes thrust upon you, or sometimes you know, you need to be the one to say, well, look, I'm going to do it. You know, I recognize when I'm fighting against the tide, I'm going to take some time out and I'm going to reschedule. And this could be what happens here. Take a bit of time out to reschedule some stuff and move from this place of stress to something that's a much calmer for you. And so it could be that then this kind of reverts back to this reinstatement of something as well. Even taking the time out, reschedule a few things, get on top of your life, having this time to then rehearse and almost prepare what you're going to say, and then reinstate some sort of dialogue or communication or activity, partnership, something like that, in a strategic manner. So you know, avoiding conflict as much as you can. And some recommend that you know, try and avoid these situations during Mercury retrograde completely. You know, anything that's going to be super sensitive, or anything that's complex as well. You know, it can cause confusion or misunderstandings, but often we don't have the luxury to sort of take that time out. It is over an extended period. It's over a number of weeks if you consider the shadow either side of Mercury retrograde as well. And so it could be that, you know, sometimes these conversations do go ahead, or do need to go ahead, but actually if you rehearse and really prepare yourself, make sure you've got not too many other things trying to pull your attention away and might get you off you know, your best game, and handle it strategically, then things will go forward. It won't be a, you know, a halt for a number of weeks. So do please let me know, Cancer. I would love to know if this is resonating with you. So do put that in the comments, or do your likes, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.